What is up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, my name is, subscribe and hit the like button. So guys, it's finally 2022 and Happy New Year's. So in honor of 2021 leaving and ending, I'm going to be telling you guys a story of my biggest adventure last year. And my biggest regret of all year is to not film that moment, because I had no idea what was going to happen. So I didn't film it because I didn't think it would be that interesting, but then it ended up being really interesting. So, if I couldn't film it, I thought, why not tell you guys the story on it? So let's get into that. Okay, guys, to start off this whole adventure, it started off by just being a normal family trip where we just go to Lahore to hang out with our family. And we did that, and we stayed there for a couple of days at my aunt's house. And it was all fun and games until it was time to leave. Well, literally, the day that we had to come back, my mom decided that it was a good idea to extend the trip. And a couple of you guys might know that my mom doesn't actually live here. She lives in Lahore with my sister because of her business. And she also has a YouTube channel, which will be in the description below, so you guys can check that out if you want. So moving on, she decided that it was a good idea to go to her place. And basically how this whole trip is going to work out was we go to Lahore for a couple of days, and then we come back, and then a week later there was supposed to be a wedding, and we had to go there again for the wedding. But but my mom decided that since her place was also already there, we didn't have to come all the way back, so we could stay there for the other week until the wedding, and then after the wedding we come back here. Well, we did that. So literally we had to cancel our tickets to come back here, and we like rushed in packed in a rush. And also my cousin and my aunt also came along with us, and it was really fun. And we went on my mom's car. We didn't have to take a bus. It was really fun. Me and my sister literally just jammed out the entire car ride, and it was literally so much fun. And then when we got there, we ordered pizza, and then we had so much fun, and we stayed there for like a week or so. And that's when my mom actually dyed my hair. As you guys can see, she actually dyed this part, it was red, but then over time it just became blonde. And then a couple months ago on my birthday, she dyed these. So like this is fine, like an e-girl style, if you guys know what I mean. But then there's just this weird piece that just doesn't know where to go, so it's just there. But yeah, that's something really fun. But yeah, so that happened, and our time there was really fun. And it was like my first, second, I can't really remember, something like very, like I haven't been to my mom's house that often. So like it was my first or second time there, and that was really fun. And me and my sister had a lot of time to hang out, and it was just me, my mom, my aunt, and my cousin, and my sister. So we literally shared, it was like an apartment, and we had like four people in an apartment, and it was really fun. So we did that, and we also went shopping for the wedding dresses there, which was also really fun. And we did that on the day that we had to come back. So originally, for coming back after the whole week we spent there, was that we were just gonna wake up, and then we were gonna go dress shopping for the outfits for the wedding, and then we were gonna come back at around like 4 or 5 something in the evening, so we could get there before midnight. But well, plans changed, and we woke up late, and then we had to, like, everyone had to get ready and stuff, and then we had to go to my mom's parlor there, where she has a parlor. You guys can check that out if you go to her channel. Also, again, in the description below. I literally don't know how to talk this, like literally like my 100th attempt to do this, and I'm not gonna stop anymore because I'm so tired of doing this. I'm just gonna keep going even though it's really boring and I keep stumbling. That's fine. Okay, well, now where was I? Oh yeah. we came back from the parlor, and well, we went dress shop. We went shopping at around the time that we were supposed to leave for my aunt's house again, which was literally like 3 or 4 hours away. So that was not okay. So I literally can't. I'm not redoing this whole thing. Okay, bear with me, guys. Bear with me. So basically, we did that, and then we went shopping, which was so tiring because I was so tired. We woke up literally so early because we had online school during that time. So we woke up so early, and then our day was just a complete mess. But that happened, and we finished like right as we were shopping. We were finishing at the checkout, and they were literally closing the store while we were closing the mall while we were doing that. So yeah, we had to rush shop basically, and it was so creepy because it was like turning 10, 11ish, basically like 10, I think, some like really late at night. And so we got there, and we got in the car, and we rushed back to the house so we can quickly eat dinner and pack. So we ate dinner really quickly, and then we packed our stuff to go back to my aunt's house. And like when that happened, we got back in the car, and we my mom also gave her clothes to a tailor. So we went to the tailor's house. And literally, I remember um like us getting out of the house to leave to my aunt's house at 1 a.m. Like I remember checking the time, it's literally 1 a.m. So that was really creepy. And we went to the tailor's house at 1 a.m. and got her clothes, and then we just started driving, and we went out of there. And this is where the interesting stuff happens, because it was literally, as I just said, it was 1 a.m. in the middle of the night, and it was just the four of us, four girls, just driving in a car in the middle of nowhere. And we were going through this like weird, we weren't going through the highway. This was just weird place. It was really like off-road basically. And like all around us, it was a whole like big jungle basically, and there were bushes and trees, and it was so dark, and there was no light, and there were no street lights or anything, and no one around, just our one car going. And I was terrified out of my mind. Like I could not even. My mom was driving, my aunt was beside her in the passenger seat, and then my cousin was sitting on the left side, and then my sister in the middle, and then me out of the window. And we weren't allowed to turn our phones on, so because we didn't want any light, because it was literally in the middle of the night, and we were all like four or five girls alone. So it was really, really creepy in the middle of forest and in the middle of the night. And so I was literally about to cry. It was so terrifying. So yeah, we stayed on that road for like 1 or 2 hours, and I had this tiny pack of candies that was just keeping me comfort. So that was the only thing that was keeping me from crying, because I was literally on the verge of tears because it was so terrifying. And then we finally got on the highway, and when we got off that creepy road and got on the highway, that's when my mom decided to tell us that that road was like known for having a lot of muggings. And I was just like, what? So I was just so creeped out, and yeah, everyone was so terrified. So but then we were thankful that we were finally on the highway, not on that creepy place. So we went through the whole highway and got there finally. And well, we did stop and got some coffee, I think. Yeah, we got some coffee there and some more candy. to keep me company. But then halfway through the highway, my sister was already fallen asleep on me. So then I fell asleep too, just waiting. Well, before I fell asleep, here, I forgot about this part. Before I fell asleep, well, first the car stopped, and my mom pulled up on the side of the highway to check out what was happening. And I don't remember what happened, but I just remember that the car stopped and then it was fine, I think. I don't know what happened. But we kept moving. And then again, and then we passed some, like, the police. That's a highway. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. So we passed them, but like a couple minutes later, we hear the police silence behind us, and we check it out, and we think that it's about us. So my mom stops the car on the side, and a cop comes up to us and is like, this is really funny. It's like, do you guys know that you've turned your car into a motorcycle? And we were so confused, and it's like, you only have one headlight. And we just burst out laughing. That was really funny. But yeah, we didn't know that, and that was the whole thing, and that was fixed too, and the cop let us go. And then again we were on the highway again, and we keep going, and we finally get to Lahore. And it's when we get there, it's literally like the sun is starting to come up. So that's night. How many times am I gonna stumble? Okay, bear with me, y'all. We get there, and the sun is already starting to come up, and I'd fallen asleep. But when we got there, I woke up because, well, my cousin's waking me up because we're there. So I wake up, and it's all good. And then we get lost. We get lost in the middle of nowhere again. And at least where it's not terrifying because the sun's starting to come up, but we get lost, and then we finally get to the house. And it's, oh my god, I'm just like, I get to the house and I literally collapse on the bed and just fall asleep. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so happy we finally made it alive. Like, that was so terrifying. And then a couple hours late, and we get there at like 5 in the morning. So we just all collapse on the bed and fall asleep. And then again, it's only us four in the house. But that's fine. We're finally at home. So we just sleep. And then at like 9 or 10, we wake up again. But then when we wake up, I have a really bad, like really bad stomach ache. So my everyone else is just like, okay, let's go out for breakfast. And we go out for breakfast again. And we go up. I literally can't talk. This is so hard. We go out for breakfast again, and I didn't eat because, well, my stomach aches. It keeps getting worse and worse and worse. So I didn't eat all day. But when we got home, I collapsed on the bed again and fell asleep. But then my mom woke me up, and she's like, "You have to eat." And then I ate some like biscuits with tea. So that happened. And this is the night of the wedding. So I am like really sick at this point, and we have to get to a wedding in like 3 or 4 hours. So we just get ready for that, and I'm in this full-on gown with makeup and hair and everything done, and again, I'm just on the bed laying while everyone else is getting ready. That was really funny. So we get there, and we get to the like wedding place, and we're there, and again, I didn't eat anything, and while everyone else is having fun, I'm just laying on my mom's shoulder. I'm like, Mom, can we go home? I'm gonna throw up. So, well, when we got home, my mom got some. My mom's had to get some medicine, and she fed me the medicine, and I literally, like, as soon as I ate the medicine, I threw up. So then I ate it again, and then went back, and then I went to sleep. Well, the next day I wake up and I'm fine. So that's a relief that at least I'm not sick anymore. And then the next day we had a lot of fun at the wedding. So yeah, and that was a really crazy adventure. So I just wanted to tell you guys about that. And I'm like so mad at myself for not recording it. But well, at least I'm telling you guys. So, well, check, subscribe and the like button. Also, check the description for my mom's channel and subscribe to her. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. So, guys, to start off this whole adventure, it is an adventure. What am I supposed to call it? So, well, what was I doing? This is weird. So, guys, and I forgot what I'm doing again. Okay guys, just to start off with this whole adventure, it just started off as a normal family vacation where we just went to Lahore to spend time with our family, and we stayed there at my aunt's house for a couple of a couple. So guys, to start off this whole, what was that? Doctor Strange. So guys, to start off this whole adventure, it is an adventure, what do I call it? Basically, it started off with on a family vacation where we just went on a normal family trip to spend more time with our family in Lahore, and like it was all going good, and like just like this video. Who decided it was gonna be a good idea for me to do a story time where I have to talk? But everyone knows I can't talk, and again, everyone knows I can't talk without stumbling over my words. So who's decided it would be a good idea to do a talking video? Me. Great. Great idea, Jane. This is like my 50th attempt to do this, and I still can't get it right. I'm going crazy here. This is literally my like 100th attempt, and I can't talk, and I'm going crazy right now. So guys, okay,